Have you ever wondered why some people seem to build wealth year after year, while others stay stuck financially no matter how hard they work? The truth is, becoming wealthy isn't just about earning a high income. There are doctors living paycheck to paycheck and ordinary workers quietly building million-dollar portfolios. The biggest difference often comes down to financial habits. Most people don't stay poor because they are unlucky. They stay poor because they repeat the same money mistakes over and over again without realizing it. Today, we're going to uncover the 5 biggest financial mistakes that keep millions of people from ever becoming financially free. If you can avoid these mistakes, you'll give yourself a huge advantage and move closer to the life you've always wanted. Let's get started. The first mistake is living above your means. This is one of the biggest financial traps in the modern world. Every time your income increases, your lifestyle increases too. You get a raise, so you buy a more expensive car. You earn more money, so you move into a bigger apartment. You receive a bonus, so you spend it on luxury items instead of saving or investing it. This is called lifestyle inflation, and it silently steals your future wealth. Wealthy people often continue living below their means even after they earn more because they understand that the gap between what you earn and what you spend is where wealth is created. If your expenses grow as fast as your income, you'll never build lasting wealth regardless of how much money you make. The second mistake is saving money but never investing it. Saving money is important, but saving alone won't make you rich. Inflation slowly reduces the purchasing power of your cash every single year. If your money just sits in a savings account for decades, it loses value over time. Wealthy people understand that money should work for them. They invest in assets like index funds, businesses, real estate, or other long-term investments that have the potential to grow. Even small investments made consistently over many years can become surprisingly large because of compound growth. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to multiply. Waiting for the perfect moment often means missing years of growth. The third mistake is relying on only one source of income. For most people, their salary is their entire financial plan. But what happens if they lose their job? Their income immediately stops while their bills continue. This is why wealthy people build multiple income streams over time. That doesn't mean you need 5 businesses tomorrow. It simply means looking for opportunities beyond your main paycheck. You could invest, create digital products, start a side hustle, earn affiliate income, or build another source of revenue. Multiple income streams provide stability and create more opportunities for long-term financial growth. The goal isn't to work endlessly. It's to create income that doesn't depend on working every hour of every day. The fourth mistake is trying to impress other people. Many people spend money they don't have to buy things they don't need just to impress people who probably don't care. Expensive phones, luxury cars, designer clothes, and unnecessary upgrades often become symbols of success. But appearances can be misleading. Some of the wealthiest people live surprisingly simple lives because they value financial freedom more than looking rich. Meanwhile, many people who appear wealthy are buried in debt. Real wealth isn't what others see. It's the money you own, the investments you hold, and the financial security you've built. The less you chase status, the more money you'll have available to invest in your future. The fifth and final mistake is waiting for the perfect time. People often say they'll start investing after they earn more money, save after they get promoted, or learn about finance when life becomes less busy. Unfortunately, that perfect time rarely arrives. The biggest advantage in personal finance is time. Even small amounts invested consistently can outperform large amounts invested much later. Starting with just a little today is almost always better than waiting years for the perfect opportunity. Progress beats perfection every single time. Another hidden problem is the lack of financial education. Most schools teach us how to pass exams, but rarely teach us how money actually works. Many adults enter the workforce without understanding budgeting, investing, taxes, debt, or compound interest. As a result, they learn through expensive mistakes. Fortunately, financial education has never been more accessible. Books, podcasts, online courses, and educational YouTube channels can teach you skills that completely change your financial future. Investing in your financial knowledge often produces the highest return you'll ever receive. Debt is another obstacle that quietly destroys wealth when it's not managed carefully. Not all debt is bad, but high-interest consumer debt can trap people for years. Credit card balances, unnecessary personal loans, and impulsive purchases create monthly payments that reduce your ability to save and invest. Every dollar spent on interest is a dollar that can't build your future. Eliminating expensive debt should be one of the first priorities in any financial plan. One habit shared by financially successful people is consistency. They don't become wealthy overnight. Instead, they repeatedly make smart financial decisions month after month and year after year. They save consistently, invest consistently, keep learning consistently, and avoid emotional money decisions. Wealth is usually the result of hundreds of small choices rather than one lucky event. Small improvements repeated over long periods create extraordinary results. Remember, building wealth isn't about perfection. Everyone makes financial mistakes. The important thing is recognizing them early and changing direction before they become lifelong habits. Even if you've made every mistake discussed in this video, your financial future is not decided by your past. It's shaped by the decisions you make starting today. Spend less than you earn, invest consistently, build multiple income streams, stop trying to impress others, and never wait for the perfect moment to begin. These simple principles may not seem exciting, but they have helped countless ordinary people achieve extraordinary financial success. Your financial future depends less on how much money you earn and more on what you do with the money you already have. Every smart decision you make today is a gift to your future self. Start small, stay patient, remain consistent, and let time work in your favor. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about building wealth, investing smarter, and achieving financial freedom, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next finance lesson. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.